By increasing your awareness and well-being, you can achieve anything that you can imagine in your life. Success stems from awareness and allows you to make decisions that lead to your successful future. If you're unaware of what's happening in your life, you won't know where you need to make the changes that will bring you more success in your life and your business. In today's podcast episode, I'm diving deeper into helping you increase your awareness and uncover where you need to make changes in your life or your business so that you can reach your potential and create the possibilities for your future success. Whether you're starting a business or side hustle, you're a self-employed individual, a solopreneur, entrepreneur, mompreneur, freelancer, business owner, bookkeeper, or virtual assistant, understanding what is happening in your life or your business by increasing your awareness will have you on the fast track to success when you know exactly what's holding you back and what steps you need to take to reach the successful version of you in both your business and your personal life. You're listening to the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, where we get straight to the point on topics that ultimately affect your bottom line. That's right, as an entrepreneur with a small business, money management, growth, marketing, they all affect your bottom line. I'm your host, Chris Ponick. I'm a certified public accountant, and I've been helping small business owners like you navigate and easily understand these complicated topics for over 25 years. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and a small business owner myself, so I know your time is valuable. In my free time, I make the best sugar cookies and have mastered an amazing chocolate chip cookie recipe. And that's not just my opinion. You're in the right place. I promise your time will be well spent here. Each week, you'll gain confidence and clarity while making a successful impact on your business and grow your bottom line. Get comfy, grab a cookie, and let's get straight to the point with this week's episode. Welcome back. We're building on the questions that you need to ask yourself to increase the awareness in your personal life, your career, or your business so that you are able to make decisions as to how you want to move forward and reach the ultimate goal and success that you're striving to achieve, as well as a better sense of well-being and balance in your life. I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want you to really think about these questions. They're going to help you raise your awareness about how you're living your life. They'll help you gain deeper insight into your awareness and will allow you to make decisions as to how you'll continue moving forward with your future, your potential, your possibilities, and your ultimate success. You'll know exactly where you should focus so that you can improve your overall well-being. Be honest with yourself and see where you have room to grow and how you can create a more positive, happy, and joyful life for yourself. If you can, pause after each question and really take the time to think about the question as well as write down your answers. The first question I want to ask you is whether you feel satisfied with your career or your business, or do you feel stuck and bored with your life? I know this question may sound harsh, but is your career or business giving you satisfaction? Do you feel there's more that you could be doing? If so, what is it? Where could you get more satisfaction? If you're an accountant or high-stress professional, you want to start enjoying your life more, both at work and at home. You've likely built a successful career, but at what cost? The problem is, you're so buried in deadlines and to-do lists that there's no time or energy left for the things that really matter. You're great at managing clients, deadlines, and numbers, but your own stress, time, and well-being, well, they always seem to come last. The constant pressure leads to burnout, guilt, and feeling like no matter how much you do, it's never enough. I see this all the time. As a CPA with over 20 years of experience and a certified coach, I've helped high-achieving professionals just like you go from stress and burnout to a more integrated and balanced lifestyle using the reinvention process. This process helps you reduce stress, reclaim your time, and finally build a healthier, happier, and more balanced lifestyle without sacrificing your success. The truth is, stress doesn't go away on its own, and eventually the cost isn't just exhaustion, it's your health, your relationships, and your love for the work you once enjoyed. If you're ready to build a life that you don't need a vacation from, it's easy to get started. First, schedule your complimentary stress audit and clarity session, where in just one session, I'll help you pinpoint what's really draining your time and energy. Create a personalized action plan to help you simplify your life, reclaim your time, and increase your productivity so that you start living with more energy, focus, and freedom. You don't have to keep doing this alone. I can help you customize a plan to stop the overwhelm and start enjoying your life again. Go to financialadventure.com, click on the Work With Me button, and book your free session today. Let this be the moment that you stop just surviving and start living with more control and finally enjoy a more integrated and balanced lifestyle again. In the meantime, check out all the other resources and solutions on my website that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can stop being stressed out and feeling like you're never doing enough, and instead breathe a sigh of relief at the end of the day knowing you've accomplished enough and can enjoy your life more. Next, what's holding you back from being the person that you wish to be or living the life that you want to live? Just because you have something that's holding you back, it doesn't mean that you need to get rid of it. Being aware of it alone will help you with the decision that you need to make. So what's holding you back? Who is the person you wish to be? Or what is the life that you wish that you were living? Now, I want you to think about what you wish you had more time for in your life. Why do you think you don't have time for it in your life right now? Are there things that you did in your past that you just don't have time for right now in your life? If so, why? What changed? What could you do differently so that you could have more time for this in your life? Next, do you feel like you have control over your calendar or your schedule? If not, ask yourself why. What do you think is the problem? Do you think that you should have control, or is it okay that you don't have control over your calendar or your schedule? Where do you see the issues coming up when it comes to having control over your calendar or your schedule? Now, I'd love to know how you've grown in the past 2 years. What are some of your accomplishments? Where did you see the most growth? Are you happy with how you have grown over the past 2 years? Where do you wish you would have grown more? Next, let's see what advice you would give your younger self. Is there anything that you wish you had known when you were younger that you know now? Why would you want to give your younger self this advice? How would it help your younger self? Is there anything you wish your younger self would have done to help you out today? The next question I have for you is, what is a commitment that you want to make for yourself? Why do you want to make this commitment? How will it make you feel once you've made this commitment? How will this commitment impact you in the future? Next, how do you currently take care of yourself at work and at home? Are you doing anything specific to take care of yourself? If so, what is it? How often do you do it? How does it make you feel when you do this? If you stopped doing these things, what would happen? Lastly, do you think it's hard to make time for yourself? If so, why? Do you think it's important to make time for yourself? What would happen if you didn't take time for yourself? Do you think that your well-being is impacted by the amount of time that you take for yourself? Do you think that it's important to have a positive well-being? And if so, why? Now that you've answered these questions, what are you more aware of? Is there anything in your life that you would like to start improving? Which areas do you think are the most important areas to start making improvements? How will you begin making these improvements? Take some time over the next few days to start setting goals so that you can be strategic in achieving everything that you're striving for in your life. And you know I'm going to ask, what's at least one thing that you'll take away from this episode that will help your business succeed and grow your bottom line? If you need some accountability, join our private Facebook community and post your action item. We'd love to support you. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this episode of Mastering Your Small Business Finances. If you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed creating it for you, I'd love for you to give it a 5-star rating and subscribe to the show so you never miss an episode. Visit financialadventure.com for the show notes, links from this episode, and while you're there, leave a comment if you have a topic you're interested in learning more about that affects your bottom line. If you're looking for a community where you can ask questions and get feedback about your small business, join my private Facebook group. You can find the links to this group and more on financialadventure.com. And remember, any financial information shared on this podcast is not to be considered professional, financial, or tax advice and should not be solely relied upon. Please consult your CPA or tax advisor for an opinion on your specific circumstances. I'm looking forward to having you tune in next time. Until then, dream big, follow your heart, and love what you do.